Fans are mourning the popular rapper reportedly killed today at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles. TMZ reports PnB Rock was shot to death while eating lunch at a restaurant in South LA. KCAL 9's Leslie Marin is live at the scene now where a memorial is growing. Leslie.
And Pat, this memorial just really started growing within the last hour. We're outside of the restaurant where the shooting happened, and you can see fans gathered outside. Right behind them is a sign there that says, "I see greatness in you." People have been signing it. They have been leaving behind flowers and candles because what started as lunch for this rapper inside the restaurant ended in a deadly shooting and a robbery. Fans gather outside the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles on Main and Manchester as one woman drops off flowers. It was inside the restaurant where TMZ is reporting rapper PnB Rock was shot and killed.
Why not stop right here, show our condolences and stuff, and try and start a memorial for him. Myself, I swear.
The rapper, whose real name is Rakeem Allen, was 30 years old. Police say video inside the restaurant caught Allen eating around 1 this afternoon with a female believed to be his girlfriend when that suspect walked in.
Approached them with a firearm and demanded the victim's property.
Police say the two then exchanged words before that suspect shot Allen several times.
The victim then fell to the ground and the suspect removed some items from the victim.
This man was working at the restaurant when he heard those shots and rushed to help.
So I ran in to see, what was going on, and the dude was shot like 3 times in the chest. So I started applying pressure on the hole that was closer to where I thought would kill him. I did the one on the chest.
Allen was then rushed to the hospital, where he later died.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the simple fact I hate for somebody to lose their life over some jury.
Video from the Citizens app shows the aftermath of the shooting as police surrounded the restaurant. Police say no one else inside was ever approached by the suspect, but won't confirm if Allen was targeted. Fans say they knew where the rapper was because of his girlfriend's social media.
She posted something on her story and put the location, Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. You usually tap that and it lets you know exactly where it's at.
Allen, who was from Philadelphia, was growing in popularity, and tonight artists like Nicki Minaj posting this tribute, saying in part, he was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family. Well, you can see back out here live, LAPD did stop by here. A few officers were just talking to some of the fans that were in this area here. PnB Rock, the rapper, does leave behind 2 daughters. Now, as for that suspect, LAPD says that the suspect got away in a getaway car, and they're hoping that more video from businesses around this area could lead them to more information. Reporting live from South LA, Leslie Marin, KCAL 9 News.
Here we are again. Once again, another black king down in the street. For what? Somebody tell me for what? For a chain? For some rings? Earrings? For what? That's what that man's life was worth? Some jewelry? A watch? A chain? Earrings? Whatever. That's what it's worth. Before I keep going, man, rest in peace to PnB Rock. Rest in peace to the deceased young man that lost his life in the Sauce Walker ordeal. Not projecting the blame on anyone. I'm not here to do that. But for what, though? 2 young men. Probably more. In the span of a few days. Another black king. Damn. On his back. Shot dead. Shot dead. And I just want to say that it is imperative on each side that we teach each one of our young black kings that's on both sides that your ring, your jewels, is not worth your life. And then for the person who's taking the rings, jewels, earrings, and shit like that, hey, it ain't worth your life. We got to stop taking from each other. Taking life, taking money, just taking everything from each other. We already battling uphill, crawling, scratching, trying to get to the top. And here we are yet again, memorializing another young black king. Another young black king down, taking off his throne. Why? Because somebody wanted what he wanted. This ain't a white man that tried to rob him and take his shit. It's another young black king that don't understand or don't know his path, don't know his truth. We lost, and we need to find our way. Because yet again, here we are. And I'm going to keep saying it, like deja vu. Another black king down. Another black king down. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying it until it penetrates everybody's heart. This is what we need right here. This is what we need right here. Within ourselves, within our own community, within our black culture. Proud to be a black man. But I'm not always proud of some of the things that we do to each other. Like I said, we already fighting an uphill battle. We got different people, different races, different entities trying to take us down. Trying to make sure that we don't reap the benefits that we deserve. What is the use of a phrase, strength in numbers, when there are no numbers? Where does the strength come from when there's no numbers? And you living by strength in numbers. How do you do that? How do you live by strength in numbers when we keep taking out our own numbers? Tell me. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? Regardless of what these young men are rapping about, what is it going to take for us to start teaching and really instilling again what it means to actually work hard and have something of your own that you went out and got and worked hard for yourself, not taking somebody else's shit. And this is coming from a person that used to take other people's shit. I used to take other people's shit. Now, on another episode or another motherfucking topic or another day or what, however you want to put it, you can ask me about that and where it led me. And I'll tell you the prison. And I'm not ashamed or afraid to give anyone the backstory on my life. We spend too much time as a community, as black people, trying to find ways to demonize, to minimize what the fuck our own people are saying. Each and every day, we need to wake up critiquing ourselves. Each and every time I run into another young black king, I will critique him if I see him doing something wrong. Why? Because I want him to be forever free. Free in the mind, free in the body, free in the soul, all deep down in here. I want you to have peace. I want it to be shalom. Shalom amongst our black people. Shalom amongst our kinfolk. Don't be so quick to welcome others inside your household when your household is not under great operating conditions. We have a problem in our black household. And when I say black household, I mean our black community. All our life, we growing up in these houses. What goes on in the house stays in the house. All that shit like that. We got to take care of home. We got to take care of home. Man, my brother used to fight all the time. Fight all the time. One thing for sure though, anybody try to get me, he coming. Anybody try to get him, I'm going. Period. Point blank and simple. When we gonna start having each other back again? When we gonna start having each other backs again? Invest in my business. Support my business. We doing all that, but are we morally supporting each other? Are we allowing other people to pour positive inspiration into our children? Are we helping each other up when they down? These are questions that need to be answered. Uplifting. Are we edifying? Are we uplifting? Are we creating a positive environment for not just our children, but other adults that have fallen off to get back up? Are we producing an environment that will reap positive benefits? A chain ain't worth your life, my nigga. A watch ain't worth your life, my nigga. Understand that. Say it again. That chain ain't worth your life, my nigga. That watch ain't worth your life, my nigga. Them earrings ain't worth your life, my nigga. That money in that man's pocket ain't worth your life, my nigga. And I say the same to the person that's trying to defend that ring, those chains, them watches, that money in his pocket. It ain't worth your life. It ain't worth your life. How I know? Ask the mothers. Ask the fathers. Ask the children. Ask the family members that's left behind after these people are getting killed over their chains, watches, rings, and shit, man. It ain't worth it, man. We need to understand that there is only strength in numbers, and we cannot take out our numbers. We have to get on the same accord with each other, my black people, my kings, my queens, my princes, my princesses. We need to get on the same accord, on one agenda. And that's to see all of our people thrive. We can thrive without taking from each other. We can thrive without making it hard for one another. But we cannot thrive under the division that we have in our community. Our empire, our black empire, as much as we try to build it up on an everyday basis, as much good is going on out here in the world as in our black community, we have things that continue to knock a brick away from the foundation. No, it's not just the rapper's fault. No, it's not just the people that's in low poverty communities' fault. It's all our fault. It's the people who done made it our fault too. The people who made it out and refused to actually look back and try to lend a helping hand, those are the people that I'm talking about. Not the people who have made a way for themselves and continue to try to build up the rest of the black community. I'm talking about the ones who have gotten their fair share and ran to the hills. It's just as much your fault as it is for the people who are in those impoverished communities at the low part of the valley. It's all our fault. Because you got some that don't want to listen and you got some that don't want to teach. And then with the ones that don't want to teach and the ones that don't want to listen, those two groups get together and demonize the motherfuckers that's standing in the damn middle. That's holding on. Playing tug of war in the middle, holding on. Trying to mend the broken hearts, trying to mend the broken homes, trying to mend the broken spirits that come along or that has came along with the systematic oppression that we go through. But at some point in time, we got to get from under that spell. We got to get from under that spell. We've been walking through the wilderness too long. Time to look up. Time to look up and see where your help comes from. I ain't preaching. I'm just saying. Got to start looking up, see where your help comes from. We got to help each other. Build each other. Renew each other. Restore each other. Rebuild each other. If they broke down, rebuild them. If they ain't been built yet, create an environment to where when you start to build them up, there are less things around them to tear them down. I know shit get hard. I know it's hard for some of us out here. And for you all that is hard for, I just say keep your head up. And if you got your head down, pick it up. Because you can't find nothing in the gutter. My mama always told me you ain't going to find nothing walking around looking on the ground. Every now and then you might get lucky. Find a little something. But that's all you're going to find when you walk around looking down. A bunch of little somethings. Little something here, little something there. As a culture, as a community, as a black people, as a whole, we have been walking around with our heads down. Now we have some lifting their head up. Lifting their head up, trying to make a better way. Then you got ignorant. You got the ignorant people out here champion these little motherfuckers that's out here stealing cars, robbing people. Doing all the things that we don't actually need to do to get money. We can do better. And we must do better. Another black king down. What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take? Another black man down over nonsense. Over nonsense. Over nonsense. Another black king down. Over something that is not worth a life. Matter of fact, not even worth the money that you spent on it. Because soon as you walked out the door, it started depreciating in value. So here we got a young black king, PnB Rock, on his back, dying over something that we know that wasn't worth his life. And it wasn't even worth the money that he spent on it originally. We dying over nothing. Over nothing. I don't care who want to disagree. We dying over nothing. We dying over nothing. We can't get too caught up to where we are desensitized to what the fuck be going on. Like I said, another black man down. People seeing that on the news and just kept on flicking. Here we go again. Desensitized. Desensitized. We done got so used to our own kind knocking our other own kind off. It don't even affect us no more. Some people ain't even getting mad about it. They don't even care. And when I say they don't care, I mean far as in the blame always goes somewhere else. You can blame somebody all you want. You can blame other people all you want. At the end of the day, we have to start making personal choices that will bring along self-preservation. We have to preserve us because no one else will. Us as parents, let's get out here and work harder so our kids see the example of what needs to be done to accumulate and achieve the things that you want and desire. Work hard so you can provide for them the things that they want and need, so they don't feel like they have to go take it from someone else. We gotta teach them it ain't up to nobody but us. It ain't up to nobody but us. Nobody but us. We can blame whoever. We can blame the system and all that shit and everything like that. But what is the point of you telling me if you knew better, you would do better? And then the people who know that this system is in place still continue to do things that will help the system keep you down. So knowing that there's a system in place that's set up to keep you oppressed and keep you below the poverty line, keep you in certain situations and certain environments that you don't want to be in, we as people, as a community, as a whole, we have to help our young people understand that there are certain actions that you can take that will make sure that this systematic oppression keeps on going. There are certain things and certain choices that we can make that will continue to keep us in the low part of the valley instead of getting to the top of the mountain. There are choices that we can make that will alleviate some of that pressure that comes from oppression. And it ain't just about accumulating the most money. Because what's the point in accumulating a lot of money and you still have a broken person's mentality? Not a broke person mentality. Not a broke person far as money wise, but I mean a broken person's mentality. You still gonna be unhappy. But back to what I was saying, another black man down once again over nonsense. When is it going to stop? Some people say never. Some people say we'll never see it in this lifetime. And that may be. But the few people that I can reach out and touch by saying another black man down over nonsense, when will it stop? Those are the people I'm trying to reach. I'm really trying to reach everybody, but I know everybody ain't gonna take heed and listen. You'll always have some naysayers, and that's our problem. We don't think we can do it. We the only ones. We the only ones that think we can't be who we were meant to be. Because everybody else already know. That's why the system was set in place. They know what we can be. They know what we were meant to be. Now they did everything in their power to make sure that we continue to walk around in this cloud of ignorance, not knowing who we are. But guess what? The wool is off, y'all. The wool is off our eyes. And we know better now. So since the wool is off and we can see and we know better now, then we have to do better. Period. Point blank and simple. The wool is off. Your eyes are uncovered. You know better now. So it's time to do better. Point blank and simple. You want the finer things in life, be willing to work for it. Stop trying to take people's shit. Straight up. You want to wear Nikes, you want to wear this, you want to have that, get your ass up and do something to get it. Don't be taking nothing from nobody, especially now not nobody that look like you. And you go kill a man. You go kill a man. What type of senseless shit is that? You go kill the man. But it, like I said on one of my other videos, everybody mad at Charleston White. What he say? What he got going on? Why he operating the way he operating? At some point in time, you got to look up and be like, God damn, man, this shit right here is crazy. This is enough. It's enough. It's enough. But don't none of us care until one of our real, like our blood family or somebody real close to us get popped down, get shot. Now we care. Now we care about the gun violence and shit. Or some people don't. They just ready to go pick up a gun and kill a motherfucker. To keep the same revolving door spinning and the same cycle going. I am a convicted felon. I did go to prison. And I went to prison for the same shit that these motherfuckers is doing. Taken from a motherfucker. Taking motherfucker. Now I lost my freedom for a little bit, but hey, I could have lost my life that day. I could have took a life that day. I could have took a life. And I thank the Most High every day that he made sure that when I tried to pull that trigger, when I did pull that trigger, that nothing happened. He made sure that wasn't nothing but the Most High to put me in this situation right here today, to be able to speak on it. It's nonsense. Wake up. Nonsense. But we also have to understand what value really is. Until we stop projecting that diamonds, diamond chains, diamond watches, this and that is the most precious thing and the most valued thing, then we gonna keep losing lives over those diamond watches and those diamond chains. We have to change the narrative of our culture. We have to change the narrative of our community. We are what's valued in our community. But other races and other people and the other entities that are in power will never understand that or will never respect what we talk about until we start to respect ourselves. Period. Point blank and simple. 2 children out here without their father because of some jury. So you got 4 lives or 5 lives directly affected. And really more than that, depending on if the other cat had kids. All these lives affected by this one event. Negatively affected. Gotta change the narrative of our community and what we put value on. Until we change what we put value on in our community as a black people, we will continue to be scraping up bodies off the pavement because of jury and other type of nonsense. We gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better. This be my last time saying it for the day. Another black man down over nonsense. We gotta do better. We got to do better.